This has to be one of the best events I've ever been to, and I reckon you're going to agree with me too. Welcome to Le Mans, a bucket list item for so many, and I had the amazing time to experience it firsthand. From the driver parade, grid walks, and the hyperpole, to the midnight antics around the track during the race. This event was absolutely next level. Not to mention I'm there with 329,000 other passionate racing fans. I guarantee after seeing my experience, you want to be there next year. I'm Anthony, and I travel the globe searching out the coolest automotive experiences to share with you here. So make sure you like, subscribe, so you don't miss out on the next adventures. There's no guess to where we are. Le Mans 24-hour bucket list item. And we're out here to experience the basically week-long event here at Le Mans. But first, we're going to go check out the museum, get a bit of history and backstory on this famous event before we go inside and just look at how crazy this place is. So as you can see behind us, there's an Alpine Special Edition in here this year. So that's going to be sick to see. But let's take a walk and see what we can find. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. This is 143 diecast heaven, and there's 4,478 here. It just keeps going and going and going. So going through all the eras here, and now we're up to the more modern, the 2000s, with the Audis, the Cadillacs, and the Bentley. What an awesome array of cars they've got here, absolutely amazing. So many cool Le Mans cars right from the beginning, right up into present day. And there's a special Alpine collection which has a whole host of classic Alpine cars. We've got 441, 460, M63s. And then just around the corner here, they've got their new 424B. This is the car that they are running in this year's Le Mans. They're running two of them, and it looks pretty special if you ask me. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the museum. They do have a shop, and we're going to go check it out before we go out. Well, we've just walked through the gates here at Le Mans, and we are going to have some fun exploring this. I mean, have a look at the size of the precinct here. They got programs, they got merch, they got everything. I don't even know where I'm going yet, but let's go explore. So first practice is out. We made our way up into the grandstand. Check out the view. This is basically straight into the first corner. There's Peugeot. Valentino Rossi's certainly got a lot of merch. Check all of this. So pretty cool stuff up in there. There is definitely no shortage of merchandising shops and all sorts, and we've only literally just walked a couple of 100 meters in through the gate. So I think we're in for a bit of a treat. This is a Spark shop. Wow. Dangerous. What an insane view. Crazy. Far out, this is going to be pumping on the weekend. Oh my goodness. A lot of F1 merch, but they have a lot of random stuff too, like Toyota stuff from the past. Look at that stuff up there. Some cool Toyota merch here. Ooh, we found another shop that is full of models. Oh boy. Look at all the cars up after models, after models, after models. This is... Okay, we've made our way over to one of the fan zone areas as the sun sets. We're getting ready for a practice session at 10 p.m. tonight, but in the meantime, we've come across a Hot Wheels pop-up store. Have a look at this, and in front of it, that is a DeLorean. Those who can spot anything with engines will know that that is an LS engine in a DeLorean. That's quite an interesting take and an interesting modification on what is really a cult following car with a cult following engine. You wouldn't even believe it if I told you it is still daylight out and it is 9:30 at night. Can you believe it? No, this place is just too big already. I've hardly even seen anything yet. I've already been here half a day. Crazy. So have a look at this spot up here. Sun is setting. That's like the first corner. It's kind of like the second, third corners under the Dunlop Bridge. It's a cool spot here. And we're basically right under the Peugeot Sport marquee here. These hypercars look so cool on track. And they're gonna look even cooler under lights tonight. So the plan for attack for this session, we're gonna start on the first corner, and then we're just gonna gradually keep walking up. See how far we get, see what we can see how dark it actually gets further down. These hypercars are crazy good. Welcome back for day 2 here at Le Mans. First things first today, we're going to go have a look at the manufacturer's village, see what's there, check out what it's all about. So let's go. To get over there, we go through the underpass. Okay, so hopefully there's a few less people. We've started off here. Peugeot is our first stop. And they've got the 9X8 right here. So this is the race, this is the car that they're putting in this year's race. Let's go have a look at what else they've got here in Peugeot. They've got a couple of road cars up in here on display. This cool wagon. If you're a Peugeot fan, you've got a Peugeot car. I mean, how cool would this be? This is a Pilot Peugeot Sport racing suit. €660. That is really sick. And then they've even got the mechanic one there too. Next up, we got Motul, who have one of the hypercars here. Over here in Bosch, they've got a electronic Dallara Stradale. But these things are super sick. It's amazing how much Dallara is in every element of motorsport. Next up on our list, Goodyear, and have a look at what they've got here. They've got the Garage 56 NASCAR from last year's Le Mans. What a beast. Have a look at this. We can actually see inside last year's Peugeot 9X8 hypercar. And there's even a Formula E car and simulator here. Hypercar. What a beast. So we've got the GR Yaris Calle Rovanpera edition. Wow. And then in front of it here, we've got another special edition, and this is a Sebastian Ogier special edition. What is interesting is both of them have different tweaks depending on what the special edition is based on. So Calle Rovanpera's one has more of a drifting-esque setup on it, whilst this one from Sebastian Ogier is slightly different again as well. Coolest part with this manufacturer's village is they've got so many cool cars and things on display here. It's just absolutely never ending. So behind us here, we have the A110R Le Mans. Alpine have just released this one for this event. It looks pretty cool. So if there was ever a V8 supercar for the road, this looks like it's probably it. The Mustang GTD. I mean, have a look at that. The thing's got, it's like a wide body kit, racing wheels on it. This thing absolutely looks out of control. Now over here, I think it's the last one, the BMW. Have a look at the color of that M3 Touring. Oh, absolutely stunning, that one. So this here is a BMW 3-litre CSL Art color. And they've got this whole collection done behind it. And they've also got a matching bike over there too. All right, time for practice 3 here, and we're gonna go jump on the shuttle and go down. Check out a few more areas of the track. I'm keen, but first, we're gonna do the queue. All right, we have made it to Arnage. So I'll tell you what, the smartest move looks like to have a bike. Look at all the bikes lining outside the track. Basically, it looks like everyone just comes and chains their bikes up, goes in, moves on to the next spot. Have a check at this campsite. When your Lambo becomes a camping vehicle. This spot here is so cool. What a track. Well, the next stop of our intrepid exploration of Le Mans brings us to Mulsanne. Isn't this the spot? Back on the bus we go, next stop, Mulsanne. Let's go. That's the main straight, but everyone else, as you can see, in time for hyperpole. So the crazy part right now is 23 to 24 cars have gone out because they're anticipating rain, and everyone wants to get that lap in first. Porsche just took the pole. That's insane.
Take your trophy and raise your trophy! Applaudissements, mesdames et messieurs!
So this is the celebration for the hyperpole winners. Look at this. All happening here. So that's one unique way to do a pole ceremony. It's Friday here at Le Mans, And we're not at the track today because Fridays is the day off for all the cars that are racing in the 24-hour. And instead, there is a little bit of stuff at the track, but there's car shows around, there's different car meets, and there's a driver's parade and a lot of stuff happening in the city of Le Mans. So that is where we're off to now. So we've made it to one of the spots down here. We've been walking for about 15 minutes from where we parked the car. Definitely advise parking further away, walking in, or even better, get a bike. Well, this is kind of cool down here. So the main stuff happens at Place de la République. Absolutely packed, both sides of the road, all the way. So we're in the Place de la République, a 15-20 minutes from where we parked our car. And on the way, you can see that there's definitely a lot of people packed the streets here, ready to celebrate the drivers' parade into the city. So they basically do a big U-shape and they finish off down here. Alpine have this set up down in here. So look what they got. They got some merch, cool shirts. Then over here they got the Alpine F1 car, show car that we have seen many places around the world this year. All right, here we go. This will tell us about the driver's parade. I haven't even seen this yet. So this is where it's all happening, it seems. My first time venturing into the city here of Le Mans. So it's good to check it all out. Up next, they got the Toyotas in this one. Nick de Vries. Chaos up in there. Everyone fighting to grab all the free stuff they're throwing out. What a vibe down in here though. Thank you, sir. Well, that pretty much, you see all the chaos, pretty much brings us to the end of the drivers' parade here. Wow, that was cool. Throwing all sorts of free stuff, people going mental. Sick to see the drivers there, everyone was videoing, getting heaps involved. That was a good drivers' parade. Time to go and sleep and get ready. Tomorrow is a 24-hour race and we are going to try and stay up for all 24 hours. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Let's fucking go. It is race day and we are going to tick off a bucket list item today, Le Mans 24-hour. Oh, I am so pumped. It is just past 8:30 here and I'm in Angers in France. So I'm about an hour away, but I'm so pumped. I'm so ready for this. Oh my goodness me. So, am I gonna try and stay up the whole 24 hours? You bet I am. Okay, so it's gonna take us about an hour and 5 minutes to get out to the track. It's given us not a lot of traffic. But come with me on the journey and come with me on the motorways that go 130. It's amazing out here. Well, we made it. Traffic wasn't actually that chaotic. Here we are, parked the hire car, surrounded by some pretty cool company here. Nice 458 and Porsche Targa. Now, time to find the entrance. There is the entrance gate. Keen, boom, we are in. Let the adventures today and tomorrow begin. So this is Road to Le Mans. That's the 4 category out here. So time to do some exploring now before it all kicks off. And that will happen about 1:30, where we've got ourselves our coolest position in the house on the grid. Now the paddock for the race is closed off. You need a special pass for it. They've got lucky to get hold of one. They're bloody challenge, I'll tell you what. Well, isn't this interesting? This is going to be wild. I can't wait to come searching through here 2 o'clock in the bloody morning. How cool is this? That is the rear bumper and wing of the car. And check out this little detail as well. The Alpine logo in the tail light. What a cool touch. Ferrari's pit area looks like the Formula One team. Impressive stuff. Look at all the mopeds. Giovinazzi. There we go. So now we got the warm up for the race. All the cars are out on track. Okay, it is that time. We are on our way to the grid walk for the Le Mans 24 Hour for 2024. The rain is holding off at the moment, which is good. Grid walk access. Let us go. What's all happening here? Here we have one of the Mustangs. Look at that. And here we have the Porsche representing the Bend. Oh, tell you what, the vibes down here are incredible. Mark Webber, yeah. Everyone's out and about today. Right, we found our way to the hypercars now. First one, Toyota. Look at that. We even got the shirt on. Yeah, go to Toyotas. Wow, these hypercars are just absolutely next level, aren't they? So impressive. And here we go, one of the local heroes, the Peugeots. Here's one of the Penske Porsches. Look at that. What a car. Alright, what's next in here? The BMW is next. So good that the sun is out, but it is insanely busy here. Behind us here we got the Lamborghini hypercar. Look at that, in that green colour, doesn't that look hectic? Wow, here we go, one of the Toyotas. Yeah, buddy. Do love that livery on them too. And here is the Porsche, driven by Aussie, Matt Campbell. Now the Ferraris, geez, look how popular their cars are. I think you've probably got a better view than me here. Tell you what, Ferrari's definitely gaining popularity again. That is the entire grid here for the 24 hour. Jet's taken off on the back. And down here, we've got the run into the first corner. Got Jensen Button there, we got a quick snap with him. That was sick, love it. Oh hey, it looks like we're getting fed off the grid now. Well, that hour and a half went so quick. What an experience that is. Recommend this. If you ever get at Le Mans, get the grid walk, you will not regret it at all. That was so damn cool. So cool. Now, we have an hour to the race, time to get back to our seats. And I think we're going to go to a grandstand now. We're up in the grandstand now and it's 20 minutes to the start. This 24-hour race. I'm pumped. Oh, there's more of them coming in. Yeah, you just see it. Yeah, that's wild. So we're going to move around a lot, I think, during this race. We'll watch a couple of laps here, then we'll go down that way. I mean, this place is absolutely packed. There's people everywhere. We're already at that period where the hypercars are starting to overtake the GT cars. And that's always a bit of fun. You see them here, these are the leaders. The key is going to be to go to a different spot every half an hour to an hour here and check it out. A few hours into the race, all happening. We've already had DNFs, we've had a bit of rain, we've had a bit of everything. But the sun is still out. It's not too crazy, the weather at the moment. And I've got the headset on. So this headset, I'm tuning into the English feed of the race. So we just had a quick bite to eat. It is now 9:15. The sun is still out, but as you can see, we have not one but two layers on because it is getting cold. The temperature is dropping here at Le Mans, and we are 5.25 hours into this race. There is still so many hours to go. It's crazy, it's crazy. And look at all the people. It's still packed everywhere. I mean, this part's a bit sparse, but down there, it's packed. Even the marquees are still packed. Just after 10 p.m, the rain has started. Everyone's on wets now, and the fun is really beginning. They said it was going to rain. On cue, the rain is here. Let's check this out. LM, Le Mans Ultimate, the official game. That's kind of cool. Not quite sure if I'm keen to stand in the queue for an hour or two there, but probably good if you want to keep out the rain. So we're down here in Peugeot. So we've got the car, road cars, hypercars, and DJs. It's all happening down here. Queues outside the merch tent. People everywhere still. And it is after 11 o'clock at night. Like, how good is this place? Car lovers heaven. Well, I'll tell you where it won't be happy, in there. Unfortunately, both cars now out. Not ideal at all. Right, it's just past 11. The beer house is pumping. There's a DJ. This is one of many little party areas around the track. We're going to go explore them all, but we're on the way to the light show. I knew this would be crazy, but far out. So there's the light show beginning. Whoa! And with the fireworks comes the rain again. Whoa! Fireworks here. Race cars over the back there. What more could one want? People slaving in their chair. So cool. Dedication. I probably won't be far. I mean, it's wild. early in the morning, 9.5 hours. Made our way out to the main straight here. Here we are, 10 past 2 in the morning, and we're down in the paddock. Going to have a look and see what goes on at Le Mans at this hour of the night. Yeah, everybody's here.
I hope Lamborghini win.
Oh, they've got a lot to do. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. And you can see everyone's pretty relaxed down in there at the moment. They've got these cool cameras outside though. So obviously in the garages, and then these like Hawkeye sort of things over the pit box. So you get this cool view when the cars come into a stop. And there they are. So you see there's quite a distance between where we are here and the garage. So the teams need all this area. Basically their truck is in there with all their spare parts, with all of their tyres. Obviously they go through a lot of tyres in a race like this. You can see in this one here, this is the Aston Martin. They've got body panels, front and rear bumpers, all their cars. It's pretty cool stuff. Oh, look at that down in there. It's like walking into a club, have a go at that. Penske Porsche. Now have a look at this. Penske preparation at its finest. Look at all of that. That right there is why Penske are always guns or whatever they do. Just preparation, everything's always clean and tidy. Everything's next level with these guys. Wow, look at Lamborghinis outside here. They've turned this whole thing into a screen showing the race. How crazy is that? Unfortunately, their cars aren't doing too great, but you can see inside there. All right, so that's the working paddock. Now we've got the paddock with all the marquees. It's very quiet. The only noise you hear is the noise of the cars. Porsche marquee is quite large, and then the Toyota Gazoo Racing. It's basically the paddock down here at 2 o'clock in the morning. What fun and games. Okay, we've just quickly got back to the car because it is raining and I was going to go to another part of the track and then it started raining and I was like, nah, time to go and sit in the car. I'm tired. I'm going to get a few hours sleep. See you in a couple of hours and we'll go exploring again. But for now, yeah, we need the break. All right, good morning. It's just after 8 and we are going back to the track. But we're going to go to a different part of the track now. We're going to go somewhere we haven't been, over the other side. Have a look at the downpour that occurred. So we had absolutely chaotic rain a couple of hours ago. And well, here we've come across karting Le Mans. Within the circuit here, they have a full go-karting facility. And then literally just over that wall is the cars on track. There are 2.5 hours left. We just had a quick snack. We are about to go for a big walk down the main straight, round the first, second, third, fourth corner to check it all out. So here we are. Dunlop Bridge is there, so that's just after the first corner areas. And look at the amount of people that are here. This place is packed. To put this into perspective, this is like the Bathurst 1000, but 2x. 2x the people, 2x the size, 2x the amount of things to like see and do and all the manufacturer related stuff. 2x the amount of camping and sites. In fact, there's probably more. As you saw earlier, there's people camping out the front of the bloody in the industrial areas out the front of places and everything. People camping in the gutters, and it's amazing. Really is such a cool vibe. It just makes me want to come back again. Well, she's raining again, and we're into the last hour and a half. We're going to be in for quite the finish, I think. But mate, there's queues and people everywhere still. This rain has not even, like, people are prepared. I'll tell you what. 1 hour to go. We made it through 23 hours. Can you believe it? We're undercover. It's been raining again. They're forecasting more rain. We're going to watch it right to the end, and then we're going to make a dash for the podium in the final 15 minutes. Wow, what a race. What a long day. I'll tell you what, I'm exhausted, but I'm energized at the same time. It's crazy. This place has got a pretty unique vibe about it, I'll tell you that. Last lap of a 24-hour race. But we're gonna make it. Ferrari is gonna go back to back. There he is. Well, how about that? Ferrari, they won. At least Toyota will come second. Yeah, go to Toyotas. So I'm going to guess that this is the way to go for the podium. Alright, they've opened up the gate. Let's go. Well, I'll tell you what, I have never seen so many GR flags. Look at them all. Have a look at the vibes down in here. Bye, yes. There we have it, 2024 Le Mans 24 hour. I don't even know if I have words to describe what I've been through in the past week, never mind in the last 24 hours. This event just ranks so high on my list for so many reasons. The atmosphere, the passion, the manufacturers, the cars, the noise, the night racing. It's just such a unique event. Yeah, the food and amenities here, they're pretty decent, but the queues do get a bit crazy in peak periods. But I guess you just got to deal with it when the upside is just so high. The museum is a must, and it's epic just being able to go and scope out different parts of such an unreal, iconic circuit. I will definitely be back, maybe even in 2025. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me. It's been a long one, and I can't wait to sleep. But make sure you like, subscribe, because I can't wait to see you next week in sunny Spain for the Spanish Grand Prix. See you then.